Katrina Haynes from Haynes and Associates. You're about to watch a brief snippet from one of my webinars. I'll be back when it's over to give you more information. Enjoy.
So before we really get started, I just want to make sure that we are level setting, have some terminology available. When we're talking about an expatriate is someone who works outside of their home country. For the purposes of this conversation, we're talking about U.S. citizens or green card holders that are living and working outside of the U.S. in a foreign country. So we're not talking about foreign nationals. It's possible for you to be an expatriate, be a foreign national into the U.S. We're talking about our U.S. citizens and green card holders, those that are eligible to take advantage of the Foreign Earned Income Exclusion. We're talking about them. And so they're outside of the U.S. in a foreign country. A foreign country is a territory that's under the sovereignty of a government other than the United States. So taxpayers that live and work in the U.S. possessions and territories are not considered to be living in a foreign country. So if you're in Puerto Rico, the U.S. Virgin Islands, or Guam, or any of the other U.S. territories and possessions, you are not considered to be working in a foreign country, and you are not eligible for the Foreign Earned Income Exclusion. Puerto Rico actually has its own exclusion. It's the 933 exclusion, which we'll talk about a little bit here, but just to be aware what we're talking about when we're dealing with foreign countries. I also want to point out that taxpayers that are living and or working on U.S. military bases, U.S. military bases are considered to be U.S. soil. So typically speaking, if you live and work on a U.S. military base, even if it's in another country, then you wouldn't qualify for the Foreign Earned Income Exclusion. There are some exceptions. So let's say you were in the military and you live outside of the base for whatever reason. Maybe you're married to someone who's a local there and you wanted to live in the community. And as long as you're subject to tax in that jurisdiction, then even if you're there as an active duty and on active duty for the U.S. Armed Forces, then you could potentially take advantage of the Foreign Earned Income Exclusion. But in most cases, people that are living and working on base, it's not applicable because they're treated just as if they're working and living on U.S. soil. They're not subject to tax by that jurisdiction. So the tax home is another term we need to discuss, and this is generally considered to be where the taxpayer has their regular or principal place of business or their regular place of abode in a real and substantial sense, versus their domicile, which is the taxpayer's fixed permanent home.
Thanks for watching. For more information on this and other webinars, you can check the description box, or you can visit me on my website, www.hayneshelp.com. Thanks again for watching and for letting Haynes help you.